Good evening, Speed Gaming, and welcome to Zelda 1 Randomizer Round 2 Triforce Triple Play. We get Tabby Orange versus OpnoPoint, two very skilled runners, and we're in for a heck of a race. I'm Leslie Pro. Tonight, I'm joined by K-Tap. And K-Tap, first off, how you doing? Second off, what do we got for flags?
I'm doing great. So we have our little mini tournament flags. So we have, I know Heart Shuffle is on. We have Wood Sword blocked. I know we have important items in 9. Mixed Quest Overworld. Shapes. I mean, our enemies rolling up or down is typically standard. Is there anything I'm missing off the top of my head? I gotta think on that. I can't think of anything I'm missing, but if someone does, please let me know. So we are here tonight with Tabby Orange and OpnoPoint in the second round of this Season 1 of the TTP tournament. So compared to our usual longer tournaments, this is a very short tournament meant to go over the period of a month, give or take. So we're able to have more community interactions and more races. So that'll be quite fun.
Yep, more races means more action, more chance for commentary, more chance for chaos.
We will get our screen fixed up shortly, but it'll happen. But I'm staring. We have a small secret of 7 rupees. Please forgive the tiny screens for a little bit, but we're gonna get that sorted out real quick.
I got it.
There we go. Buttons are important. So let's. Oh, we have Wizrobes on the Overworld.
Wizrobes Overworld, 49 candle,
97 arrows, and 84 for keys. So we're starting to get our numbers down. But we don't know yet if it's going to be a...
Ooh, nice screen scroll by OpnoPoint.
Indeed, and Tabby's having to play a little dodge the Wizrobe beam tonight.
Potion shop, can't do anything with that yet, no letter. What do we have here at the Mountain Armos? And, no, that's a stair. That is not a free item.
But what I can tell you is sort of free with terms and conditions applied, and by terms and conditions I mean a ladder, is that we have a red candle on the coast.
Ooh, that would be a free candle if a ladder were the Armos item.
Yep, but first we gotta navigate this overworld. So the first of a couple grave checks, we have a hint shop at one of the graves.
And that does not push, so only the first quest option rolled on. Oh, look out, this could get nasty in a hurry. That stair, so Lost Hills is the Armos spot this seed.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna be playing a bit more Dodge the Wizrobe tonight, and we get greeted with level 3 under our Armos there, and... oh, that's Mags on Opno's side. Did you catch where that was, or was that an up and A before I could even see it?
Yeah, I didn't see it really either. Because right now, Tabby is in this level 3 trying to find anything that can help.
Well, anything besides a shutter door and no weapon. But
I did not see what Opno just grabbed, but Opno did. That's the power bracelet, and that blocks level 4.
Where was that power bracelet? Under an Armos statue somewhere?
Yep, Lost Hills Armos.
Oh yeah, that's a rewarded power bracelet right there. Well, Tabby's gonna have a bit of a we'd be in a bit of a pickle right now with this level 3.
100 rupees short of a bomb upgrade. Well, that's just how it be in the early game, but you know where it is, so come back later when you got the money.
Well, look at this level 4. I have segmented 4 vibes from this Triforce location, but...
Yep, and Tabby Orange is about to grab the power bracelet.
And Opno can go no further in this level 4, so back to overworld checks and open caves we go.
Tabby enters level 4 as Opno's leaving. I think there was a high five in there.
Yeah, but Opno's now checking in over here. And just an IM error. But you do know tonight... Oh, I forgot one flag I forgot to mention earlier. Hints are rolled randomly. They can be true hints, helpful. They can be community hints, which is absolute waste. Or they can be deceptive hints, which can vary in degrees of helpfulness or not. How did I forget one of my favorite flags of this set?
So there is no extra candle, but we do have a sword. OpnoPoint gets to it first. But will he make it a point to go back into level 3 and level 4, or will he save that for later?
Well, with that, we also know purchase is necessary and required for our candle. And that's going to be 49 rupees down, already in a down payment for a candle. Maybe not down payment, I'd say more deposit.
Yeah, but Tabby takes a Gibdo hug in the overworld back to start.
Yep, and back to start Tabby goes. And let's see how Opno's gonna... Oh! Let's see if this is something important, because that was near where Tabby was.
Yeah, I was a couple screens away, so Tabby is going to miss out on the wood sword as a result. And we do, and you called it, this 4 is indeed segmented.
Well, what can I say? I know this flag set, and I know how nice and slash mean it can be. But with Tabby's unfortunate death, it's probably going to be a last location wood sword for them.
And unfortunately, Opno not able to set up the Kanana key to get out of that room, so takes an up A instead. Yep, not that it mattered much, because Opno would have been, like, right there.
Yeah, but you know what we're still short on? Besides change?
Pretty much everything.
Well, some bombs would be pretty handy right about now.
Yes.
And speaking of bombs, we haven't seen them in the shop yet.
Haven't seen a bomb shop or a bomb drop.
Looks like the bombs are playing hard to get tonight, and Opno is going back into the segmented 4. Let's see if he's gonna get rewarded for his troubles.
Pops up in a Lionel den. Oh boy.
Yeah, but the Triforce next door is kind of key blocked at the moment. But you gotta have heart for Opno. In the meantime, look what Tabby just found.
Level 5.
So that means he found levels 3, 4, and 5, correct?
Yep. In terms of levels, if we were looking at a baseball lineup, middle of the order. Or rather, heart of the order.
But first, let's see if Opno can manage the Kanana key this time around and manage to get that Triforce. Though we are still missing our second item in 4, so Opno can't leave this 4 behind quite fully.
Oh, this is a push block. This is a free Kanana key. Just has to line it up, and it's good.
Good indeed, and all we have to do is kill a few Lionels for our troubles. And Tabby finds another level to add to our repertoire. Here's level 7 with Tabby Orange only having 7 rupees. Oh, and a push block too.
2 bomb drops in this room for Opno. That's huge. Oh, danger noodles for Tabby. Look out. Oh,
All right,
free
let's see if
Triforce,
this
we
question-
take those.
Oh yeah, that is a free Triforce. And Tabby Orange is first up to have his Triforce on the board at a little under 8.5 minutes. And is starting to leave that level 7 for the waste. Wait, never mind, just pirouetting. Got very lucky that Triforce was free without a sword.
And there's a possible hint. Death Mountain is an entrance to death, but for wow, first key is the any key. Good gravy. That escalated quickly.
And thus, OpnoPoint shall no longer suffer the classic Z1R runner's symptom of key starvation with the any key in hand and Triforce in hand. And as also as a note, Opno's never going to have to come back to level 4.
But Tabby gets stopped cold by a manhandler. Back to start.
Back to start he goes, but Opno has bombs and has any roads to infinity and beyond indeed.
That takes out one of the recorder spots. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you get to Death Mountain by way of any road, that's a very good any road set.
The any roads take you home to the place you belong. And that's Death Mountain tonight. Was that the cheap
68 for the key is now irrelevant. The meat rolled up to 71 though. Oh, Tabby just about made it, but not this time, as Opno makes it into level 1.
Yeah, level 1's pretty fun because we get 3 checks. And luckily for Opno has the any key, so exploration will be pretty easy since Opno has
Oh, hello,
okay.
Somebody. That is just very fortuitous.
Dogs outing much?
Yeah, especially considering there's a Patra right here.
This game is feeling very nice to Opno tonight. I'm not going to say it yet because Murphy's Law likes to strike me down at any and all opportunity. But I think we're going to have something very quick tonight. Okay, maybe if I didn't outright say it, Murphy's Law shall not strike me down. Or commentator's curse in this case.
At this point, I have one worry in mind. What's the catch? Oh, we got a segment entered level 1, and that right-facing stair is forcing Opno to go around.
Interesting. That is very interesting and a way of having linear progression in this level 1. Though, what's its shape? You have any suggestions? Because I'm at a loss right now.
The top right looks like somebody's foot after they stepped on a Lego. Because I can see that movement as I yelp, and yeah, we're just gonna leave that at that.
We have Dark Nuts in this enemy set, so we don't know what the enemies are fully in the set, but luckily only one Dark Nut for Opno to take on.
Yep, and take out. Now, what's not clear at this moment is, was that the Coast Heart? Or was that the Dungeon Heart? Due to level 1 having 2 floor items.
You have to remember Heart Shuffle's on, so we will never know.
Ooh, that's a thing. Okay, I wasn't sure on that one.
Yeah,
no, Tabby finding door repairs without any money.
Well, let's see if this segment's going to be required or just another trap. Luckily for Opno won't have to... Well, sword beams here for the rescue are just pokes. Well, Tabby is getting more overworld coverage. Hopefully, Tabby's checking out these power bracelet blocks. And let's see... Okay, 32 mid-secret. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, that's certainly manageable. One more of those and Tabby be able to afford a blue candle.
Yeah, a candle would be pretty nice about now, because for For all we know, we've had levels 1, 3, 4, 5, and 7. We're still missing quite a bit. And for all we know, they could be hidden under Candle Row. So thanks, Compass of Uselessness.
And can't even get to it because it is ladder blocked.
Well, let's see. We have a third item here, and one, and it is technically a floor item. So let's see if these likes hold what's in store. Oh. Oh.
Meh, not a fan. But when you don't know where all your dungeons are, what can you do?
The probability is so low. I refuse. I'm not even gonna give it the... I'm not even gonna name it fully a Schrodinger's item that shall not be named, because I like Schrodinger's cat too much.
And as OpnoPoint gets the Triforce out of 1, welcome in SpeedGaming 4. As you are about 15 minutes into a Zelda 1 Randomizer Triforce triple play bracket match between Tabby Orange and OpnoPoint.
For those of you who just came in, let's rehash those flags. We got Mixed Quest Overworld, Shapes, Heart Shuffle on, enemies rolling up and down, Tabby finally getting his wood sword. Disclaimer, that's not a flag. Oh. Man, I was on a roll, and now I lost it. Right. Mixed Quest Overworld, Shapes, Heart Shuffle. Oh, right. We have hints. We don't know what our hints are going to be true or deceptive tonight. We know they're not blank or community hints. And important items in 9 is turned on. So, you know about that other shoe waiting to drop? For all we know, that shoe could drop with that important items in 9 flag.
I see Opno is opting to save scum bombs here.
Well, I'll take the refund. But Opno's in pretty good condition right now, having cleared both dungeons 1 and 4 and not having to ever come back. And Tabby, on the other hand... Speaking
of 1...
You took the words right out of my mouth. Tabby's making it into 1 right now.
And we just got info on what the door repair penalty is, a mere 18 rupees tonight, when the range of that can be anywhere between 15 and 25 rupees. And Tabby's getting red ring.
And Opno reset that door repair fee because we gotta save money right now because we don't know what our large secret is. We have a small secret of 7 and a large of 31 or 32. One of the two.
Medium's 32, actually.
You know what I mean? Medium, large, words, hard. Raft, please don't be your soul. There, I said it.
Oh, that's just a shop on an island.
Good. We have lowered the probability of this item even having a hint of usefulness. But I shall save my raft for the raft another time.
Tabby's got the map of the dungeon. Gonna run into a problem here, though, due to not having the any key. And that's going to be where Opno is going to gain a bit of an advantage here, just from having that first trip. It's basically, this flag set is a bit of an order of operations, and this siege is definitely living up to that mantra.
But no matter the randomizer you play, routing always plays an important role.
You got it. And that Stalfos is not cooperating.
No, it refuses to cooperate. It doesn't assist with people not aligned to Ganon. Why am I stumbling over? But on the other hand, we have Opno making quick work of these pose voices, as well as quick work as you can with sword beams in level 3.
Tabby is going to check behind, and there's our ladder for OpnoPoint. Just as he gets the candle money, not gonna have to buy it. Game knows. And that's a true hint. as we know, between what Tabby Orange just saw and what OpnoPoint picked up. And the timing of that ladder is glorious, as there's a Chevy room close by.
Ooh, that is very nice. So, yeah, looks like purchase will not be necessary nor required for the candle tonight. Willing Opno heads back over to go around for that Coast Armos, though knowing that there's a dungeon nearby on that Armos, he's definitely going to be going for that. Oh, and the Triforce
fishing for a bomb drop.
Opno's just looking for the second item out of 3, and then he'll Hasta la vista, let's bust this joint, though, with the wand in hand.
That's a wand.
It is a wand. Wand is a 4-letter word, but also a weapon in Z1R. But level 3 is now done.
White sword damage is what the wand does. And when it stacks with the sword, you can mow through enemies pretty quickly. Especially with a red ring, where you don't have to worry about defense nearly as much.
Yes, but we also have to bring up Opno is cruising. Are we gonna see? Am I gonna be confirmed? Is my confirmation biased against the red? Alright. That's our second check.
I don't think Opno's seen the coast yet. That's the only reason that would explain the candle purchase.
But that was the second raft check, right? Right?
No, I think that was the first one. Boy.
Opno's gonna burn the candle.
Nah, shoot wand beam at it. Close enough.
Close enough, and Opno's now going to do a world wrap momentarily.
Well, actually, on this end, it's not a world wrap. It is still a screen scroll, though. It gets you... It prevents that whole rigmarole of going around.
Yes, in technicality, it is a screen scroll, but at the end of the day, you're still wrapping around the world. And oh, where was level 8? I blinked and missed it.
I don't know, but Just Andy's recorder was just found.
Wait, was this just in level 8 on the floor, or where?
Yep, on the floor, level 8.
Dang, Opno's routing tonight is on point. That was not intended as a pun.
Now, at 5 hearts, Tabby Orange does have a chance of picking up the white sword item, depending on where it is. However, we know OpnoPoint can get it at 6.
Yes.
Well, thanks, game. It's like, did you get the thing that was in this dungeon? Oh, hi, Patrick.
Out in case you missed it. Though what I will say is that Opno is... Oh, right. Tabby found our first Take Any Cave of the night. And Tabby is kind of avoiding that level 4 still.
Very unfortunate, because that level 4 is what has the Any key. And there's the transport there.
Well, I guess you could say level 4 has the key to your problems.
I was going for key to success, but that works too. Hey, Opno found the Triforce room and another Patra. There have been like 3 or 4 Patras we've seen in this seed already.
Well, there's also the point to bring up is that these Triforces have been so nice. Who are you, and what have you done with my Z1R?
The game can't remain nice like this forever. There's gonna be something that trips our runners up, and it could be the location of a dungeon, it could be stuff in level 9. What'll it be? Stay tuned to find out.
Why do I want silvers and... I want to have my wish of silvers and 9 being Goma blocked occur one day. The probability of that's quite low, though it's increasing right now.
Oh, I got one worse. Your bows at 9, and the silvers are hard Goma blocked in another dungeon.
I thought the bow can't be 9, so if someone who actually knows
if important items can be a 9, then the bow can be a 9. Just saying.
I'm trying to remember, because I always get this confused no matter how many times someone walks me through it. This is where chat comes in to correct either of us.
Yep.
But Opno is making very quick work of this level 8.
Yeah, when you have the wand mixed in with a sword, that really speeds up combat. Oh, Tabby gets grabbed by the Wall Master! Oh, hi, Goma. We were just talking about you.
Yeah, I hope you didn't overhear any disparaging comments. Ooh, but let's see what their staircase is. Is it a transport or item?
That's the second transport that I've seen in this set.
Oh, here's the
Scrap
item.
metal is the second item in 8, so thanks but no thanks.
We're almost running out of items. This game has been very generous so far. But oh, look at the level 3.
That is a very interestingly shaped kettle. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. That looks like a curling stone.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I'm just saying it's a bomb, because bombs, explosions, woohoo.
Level 1 by the Lost Hills. So far, these hints seem to be hitting their mark.
At this rate, this is going to be the... Oh, look at level 8.
That explains the 2 staircases. A one-off room in this level 8. Gross-looking ink blot.
Yeah, that's very gross indeed. But what I was going to say before the level 8 map decided to interrupt me was... And now I forgot.
And that could happen to anyone.
Oh, yeah, now I somewhat remember is that we still haven't seen 2 pieces that we need for go mode. Our bow or our silvers. And we've seen a bit of our dungeons, though for all we know, 7 could hold the answer, and it gets last locationed by Tabby due to it being level 7, and Tabby already having the Triforce out of there.
I could see that happening, but then again, there are a lot of folks in this community that say never 7 until it actually becomes a thing that they have to dive 7.
There's always a choice. It's just a matter of perspective whether it's the right choice or the wrong one.
Opno is out of 8 with the Triforce in tow. I honestly saw somebody on a horse.
But was that all of our items out of 8, or did we leave something behind?
We saw a floor item and a basement item. Was there a second basement item? I am not sure. It is tough to keep track of everything here.
But that's what our lovely trackers are for. I know we have a third item in 8, I just don't remember if it's floor or second staircase.
2 staircase items in level 8, as well as level 9, and Tabby now has the wand and is now about to go for the Triforce in 3, and will be done with the dungeon.
Yeah, and Opno is gonna be on the hunt for some more dungeons soon, because we know level 7 is near the coast. Level 7's the Coast Armos, if I remember correctly. Or otherwise known lovingly as Death Armos.
We just saw a magical sword hint on the coast. Meet the merchant at the grave.
Yeah, Opno found the magical sword earlier. We know where Mags
They both
is.
did. They both did, and Opno just found the letter. We'll be able to buy potions, but what will the prices be? Stay tuned.
Oh yeah, we still haven't seen our large secret tonight. So what do you think that large is gonna be?
It'll be interesting to see what it turns out to be, but right now, OpnoPoint trying to light some spaces on fire, but they don't burn because Mixed Quest Overworld can change what locations are active.
Yes. Also, oh yeah, I can tell you our large secret is gonna be greater than 50 rupees. That's all I can tell you at this time.
But it will not be more than 150.
Is this it? Nope.
Nah, just another 32, but hey, could afford a bomb upgrade soon. Just 5 rupees away.
We still haven't seen any bomb shops and we're almost 30 minutes in. Ain't
That's
that the scary
8
thing?
hearts for Opno.
Huh?
Because I believe Opno's now found 3 take any's.
Yes.
And Tabby sees the hint about Gleeok returns with the recorder. That's not a "you are here" hint, that is a "this is here" hint.
Yeah, but I think the concerning thing that's kind of scary, we still haven't seen a bomb shop 30 minutes into the seed.
Yeah, there's a chance at this point that could be the rare shop.
Oh, it probably is, due to the low frequency of it.
That was definitely a mismenu on Opno's end. Intending on using the red candle, instead pulls out the recorder.
It could be worse.
Which Tabby also has, by the way.
Yeah, but we'll never know the flute tone. Why can I not speak in sentences tonight? The Opto is now checking more overworld bomb spots and okay, is updating and resetting. Don't we love save scumming tonight?
Well, I mean, if you're trying to preserve resources, it's a good strategy. Just remember when you last saved, otherwise you could lose several minutes. I've seen it happen before, and it just feels bad. You hate to see it.
Alrighty, though I do have something important to bring up. The only dungeons we haven't seen are levels 2 and 9. And we also haven't seen our bow or silvers yet. So where do you think our bow or silvers are going to be?
I'm trying to think. Have we seen level 6 yet?
Yeah, we saw 4, 5, 6 earlier. First 3
I believe
dungeons.
it was 3, 4, 5 earlier.
Or maybe it was. Maybe I'm just having that collective unremembering thing of level 6. But here's level 2.
With a rather linear start to it. Oh, hi,
Well,
Silvers. Right there on the floor in level 2. The other item is going to be on the floor in this dungeon. If it's bow, then Opno hits Triforce and Go mode.
Yeah, the game just... I asked the question and the game just wanted to answer my question immediately.
That looks like a boomerang.
Boomerang! He's got a gun! Or cue something DK rap line about coconut gun. Insert here.
Anyway, the other item was a heart container in this level 2, so the bow is going to be elsewhere. And Tabby Orange sees the boomerang and wants no part of it.
So with how fast Opno is going, do you think Opno is going to pick up our mags tonight?
I can't. Well, I'll just put it this way. Never say never. And that's a true hint about Manhandler threatens in the forest. I don't quite remember where level 3 was, so.
Well, Opno's never going back to level 3 for good measure.
Nobody's going back that way, but Opno is getting the Triforce out of level 2. So that is, I believe, 5 or is it 6? We'll know on his pause screen.
5 Triforces to his name. See, I told you both Raph spells
Yep.
were useless.
Once again, Raph doing nothing of significance to help our runners.
I question why it is even there, but then I remember vanilla exists.
Yep.
Though we still haven't seen a bomb shop, and we're still 34 minutes in this seed. And Opno has 5 Triforces, yet no bomb shop, and no large secret.
But is building up a pretty sizable rupee count.
Ooh,
Well, now, that's
sword.
the White Sword at the White Sword Cave, under a berm spot 1 east of Vanilla Start. That is a great pickup for OpnoPoint, because that is consistent, improved offense.
Yeah, and I guess that answered my question. Is Opno gonna go for mags? And that's gonna be a heck no.
Highly unlikely. Level 9 would have to be something really, really awful to even consider that.
But the enemies this seed have been very friendly, minus the first foray into the overworld, but that's how it is typically with Z1R.
Oh, no doubt about it. Ten hearts. That and Red Ring Opno should be good rest of the way, especially with the White Sword.
Yep, but Opno is getting close. Wait, Opno has 10 hearts. Not 11.
And Tabby finally returning to level 4. Once he sees the any key, he might get this feeling of, uh-oh, could have got this sooner.
Yeah, the O word I can't say on SG. That Rick will come down and besmite me. Word.
Yeah, he'd smite both of us in that regard. Okay, he took the transport stair first, I believe.
Yeah, but we need that any key. Tabby's gonna dig it out of this level 4. Come one way or another. But we're gonna actually get to see what's in this level 7, besides the Triforce here.
That could be something big. If it winds up being Bo, that could be a last location for Tabby Orange.
Definitely. But for all we know, we could have our Bo potentially be, if someone wants to correct me if I'm wrong, Bo in level 9? I'm speaking now or forever hold my peace.
I would check on the Z1R program itself, but I gotta update it. But I'm gonna do that afterwards.
The ever-loving procrastinator like myself. But we have the left molas. Well, sorry, not left, right molas. My brain going to the left for a minute.
There's the Triforce for OpnoPoint. He's just gonna grab it, but will he go back in? Or will he come back later using the recorder?
So with the pace Opno is at, I'd like to think Opno thinks he has time to dig this 7, though let's see.
Nope, he's leaving it.
Well, let's hope Opno doesn't get burned by this.
And if that's the case, then the race comes down to who gets back to 7.
That it is indeed. See, but here we have a bright yellow level 5, highlighter yellow.
It's not just highlighter yellow, that reminds me of a very bright yellow penalty flag that a football referee would throw.
Oh, don't bring the refs into this. Our game deserves better than NFL or college football refs.
Yes, even for the memery moments that happen. And Tabby's got the any key.
Oh, but that
has
Triforce
seen
was
the
literally...
Triforce room in 5.
Yes,
Has
we
not
just
seen
did.
Zelda's room.
It's kind of funny that these dungeons, like so far tonight, most of them have had their Triforce right under the doormat at the front door. The Opno not wasting any time for that heart container near the Dodongos.
Our tracker tonight is pointing out that level 5 looks like a hook shot.
Oh yes, that does
I
look
can
like a
see
hook
it.
shot.
I can see it.
Definitely a hook shot.
Well, if that hint's true, then Goma's on Death Mountain.
Goma is which dungeon? 6?
Yes, and Garia grumbles in the Dead Woods.
Well, all these hints so far have been pointing to them being actually helpful hits for once in this flag set.
I was gonna say for once in general, because when mixed hints are on, things get interesting. Because you can get a good hit, you can get a community hint.
Well, typically we know that stuff at the beginning of the seed, while Tabby takes a potion from the Take Any.
I haven't seen the letter, I like the play.
And what's under this staircase here on level 5? Oh, it's just a transport. But
Into
didn't
an
we get that hint
Aquamentus
about
room.
Death earlier? I know we did, I just don't remember what it said about where Death is located. Do you?
I don't remember that right now, but... And that's a boomerang in level 6. And DEM Gaming, thanks for the raid. This is a Zelda 1 Randomizer Triforce Triple Play Season 1 Round 2 matchup between Tabby Orange on the left, OpnoPoint on the right. And Opno's about to clear the dungeon.
Yep, Opno has full cleared the 5. At least he knows where to go for 6, and I believe Tabby's the one that got... Well, both runners saw the death hint, I believe. Now it's up to them to see if they remember where it is, since we clearly don't. And Opno making use of that recorder to travel the world and the Hylian seas.
Taking in any road to get to Death Mountain. I like this play. You know where the any roads are. So that's just really good routing from OpnoPoint.
Well, as I said earlier, Opno's routing has been quite on point tonight.
Indeed.
And now, as we approach Death Mountain, we're hopefully going to find level 6, and I don't remember where level 9 was. Nobody will know.
There's level 6, and its location, speaking of level 9, is at Second Quest 9.
Of course, but Opera's probably going to make very quick work of this level 6. Oh.
I don't know about that, because that's pretty, beefy.
So what do you think it looks like?
I'm having trouble coming up with something as Opno gets the strike and Tabby the white sword.
Well, I think it's someone making some sort of hand gesture or a shadow puppet. But that's just me.
Or I think I got a better. I think I just thought of something. Excuse me. Cranky
And
Kong in DKC1, but he's leaning forward in his rocking chair and swinging his cane at Donkey Kong.
You have the thought, just not the execution there. I like the bagpipe suggestion.
Bagpipes? Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, my next thought was gonna be, it looks like someone left the lid partially open on a dumpster.
Ooh, nasty. That can just get... Ugh, that can get gross.
Well, at least this seed hasn't been a dumpster fire. Oh
There's
no.
the floor item in 6. That's a heart. Tabby about to get the silver arrows here in level 2.
But you know, we're gonna know whether we have our coast heart or our 2 remaining items in 9, because Opno's full cleared the seed.
In terms of dungeons, yes, but I don't think he's full cleared the full
Right.
overworld.
I just realized something that could be worse. We don't know our 3rd item in 8.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
It just popped back up, so we could have a problem here. Oh,
It's not
baby.
in 6. Oh boy.
It's time to gamble.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Level
depending on
9.
how Opno routes this, if he goes back to 8, then that means Bo can't be a 9. But if he goes to 9, then I would be led to believe that it's a 66 and 2/3% chance that it's there.
Okay, I will agree with you with that. That sounds correct. But we're gonna find out. You said you were waiting for the other shoe to drop for the seed.
Yeah, this
believe
might
that
be
shoe has
it.
dropped. It still has potential, especially since Opno has seen the Triforce compass.
Which, speaking of, Tabby does have the compass for level 2.
Alrighty. Because I believe Opno saw both items in this 6.
And a 3-headed Gleeok that is about to be taken out.
Just 2 rooms away, well, 1 room away from our Triforce. And now it's the hunt for level 9, or is Opno gonna go back to 8 first?
We shall find out shortly as Opno has assembled the entirety of the Triforce of Wisdom.
But nevertheless, we're gonna end up at level 9 eventually. So you want to inform our viewers what we're gonna be looking for?
So when we get to level 9, we are going to be looking for 2 very important things. Now, if important items can be a 9, then it becomes 3 by way of the bow. Otherwise, it's an 8, which would be pretty mean. Anyway, in level 9, we are after the roar and a door. We're listening for the roar of a beast. Beast is very loud. You cannot soundproof your walls enough. So that being said, if you hear the roar of the beast, he's in an adjacent room, north, south, east, or west. The door references a single shutter door that remains closed when all enemies are defeated in that room, or pops open after you've claimed the Triforce of Power after defeating the beast. This is where the kidnapped is. Rescue the kidnapped, claim victory.
Yes, but we still need to find. First, we need to even find level 9. And we still gotta find our bow. But we're almost 15 minutes on the seed.
Well. I think we just narrowed it down thanks to a hint. Gliok returns with the book. I think that means the bow has to be a 9, because I got nothing
That's
else.
correct. Oh boy. And this level 9, I think it's going to be a chunky boy tonight.
Yep, so we are definitely going after 3 items.
Well, first Opno might check these hints out to see if it's going to give him the right information.
No, we got it wrong. It's level 7, and Opno's going to be beelining it back there.
Oh my god, I think we forgot level 7, the second item.
Yep, we totally whiffed. Yeah, now they typically say never 7.
Death Mountain.
And level 9, Death Mountain, recorder locked.
Oh, Opno's going to be honing in on this real quickly.
Oh, he will be, but first... Oh, stop it, big box. 131 rupees.
Where were you
first quest 9?
Ago? In the bomb shop, too?
Yep.
What the heck, Seed?
The rare shop was the bomb shop, and it was not... And you might have the attitude of never 7, but this Seed said, too bad, it's 7.
I'm just wondering... This was our first large secret and our first bomb shop in the entire seed. Where were you 45 minutes ago when we needed you? Too little, too late.
Oh, Rando's gonna rando.
Let me feel incensed for it on behalf of the runners.
Tabby into level 5 now, as Opno is just zeroed in on this level 7, knowing full well, by way of a hint, that the bow is here. He is not leaving this dungeon.
I told you that death entrance to death hint was there.
And now that we've seen it, we can confirm, I believe it to be helpful hints.
Oh no.
Unless we get one deceptive hint in level 9, which would be so dirty. Oh, here's what Tabby was trying to run towards earlier.
Oh, this is gonna... Okay, that wasn't...
Oh, it was not, though. It was a transport, so... Well, let's not write this off yet.
No. I may or may not have predicted this earlier in the seed about the bow potentially being in level 7 as our second item, and Tabby... Well, maybe not the second item, as the bow being in level 7 and eventually screwing Tabby over. May not have been Tabby, may have made it substitute Opno for Tabby, but Opno wasn't screwed over because of that hint. He got bailed out. Completely.
Had he got the other hints, he might... Oh, I don't know. Hard to say, really.
Opno was completely and utterly bailed out by that hint. That is a matter of fact.
Yeah. Opno was, with that hint, was just pushed in the right direction.
So things are not looking so great if you're a fan of Tabby Orange, but don't count him out yet. Because for all we know, level 9 could do level 9 things.
We've certainly seen a number of races equalized by level 9. Reverse C Danger Noodle Room, this could be it, but it does not move. And we don't have the map for this dungeon, so any bomb that's dropped here is basically runners playing the old game of find the bomb hole.
Pick a wall. Though that book would come quite in handy right about now.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and oh yeah, Tabby's gonna get that same information right now about the bow being in 7. So you can bet your $11 Tabby's going now, or at least once he gets the Triforces out of 1 and 6.
That... I feel like that's a creature of some kind blowing a monster horn.
I
mean, a
don't
really
see
big
vision
horn.
here. It looks like a... Well, it looks like a derpy... Okay, I'm bringing... It reminds me of the mascot of the Garden of Ban series, if anyone knows what the hell those crappy made horror games are. Or... I'd just say it's a bit of a derpy slime, or maybe a Laleep starting letting its tentacles flow in the wind.
Beta fish swimming by a rock? I suppose I could run with that.
Yeah. I like my creative answers, too.
Yeah. Creativity's always a good call. Chat likes the beta fish one, though, so...
Well, there's the bow.
That's pretty deep into this level 7, but with that, Opno is in Triforce and Go mode at 54 minutes, 44 seconds, and is going to be on his way to level 9. And that could have been a recorder spot, but not this time.
But first, we gotta take the any roads to get there.
That we do, and Opno did a great job of using the any roads to get closer to level 9.
So, what I can say, we don't know yet, for basically this entire seed, minus the hiccup with not digging the second item out of 7, which is understandable, Opno's routing has been wonderful.
Yeah, like in terms of routing, you just couldn't ask for better out of a Zelda 1 randomizer seed. It's just very unfortunate that the seed decided to not only hide a required item very deep in level 7, hide the bow deep in level 7.
Yeah. But most of these Triforces have been pretty close to the start of the dungeon.
Opno's not needing those hints.
Opno doesn't need any spare change either. What Opno does need is some bombs.
Agreed. 2 bombs going into level 9 is not great.
Oh, isn't this the level 9 screen right around here?
Yep, right here. Now, the other things about level 9 worth mentioning is that there can be up to 3 hints. Hints that indicate the quadrant of the kidnapped, quadrant of the beast. Whether the silvers are a 9 or elsewhere, they're elsewhere this time. As well as what guards the compass, and it could be anything from nothing, a free room, to the kidnapped guards the compass, which, if that's the case, you're on your own.
Well, I do have something important to bring up here. Opno didn't find that bomb shop that is nearby 2 screens or so away from level 9, while Tabby did, so Opno's gonna be struggling if there's no bomb droppers in sight.
Yeah, at that point, Opno would have to rely on forcing a 10 count to get bomb drops that way. Oh, but we got darkness, we got pig, because, ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon. 8 hits with the white sword will take down Ganon, Hyrule Driver, doing 1 full heart. Opno with a stun lock, though, locks Ganon down in place, and just like that, down goes Ganon. We've got Bacon, and Opno has the Triforce of power.
Oh,
but that room to the north was not Zelda. Not this time. That is a thing that can happen, but not today.
Job, game. Well, Opno made chop suey out of Ganon. We still need to find Zelda here. And
Now
we
comes
might
the
need
tough
some bombs to
part.
do it. I'm hoping Opno doesn't need bombs to find Zelda.
Well, a map will help.
I said 9 was going to be somewhat of a chunky boy. Not the chunkiest, but pretty chunky.
Yeah, that is a very thick 9. And it looks like Opno's going for the 10 Force and gets it using the Mold Orm to get it. So that'll help on the bomb in the bomb count. I almost said capacity because I was thinking of the bomb upgrade that neither runner bought. Good strategy by Opno. Check the corners, because sometimes that's where the kidnapped can be. Not this time.
But man,
Abby's got the bow. It's Triforce and go at 59 minutes, 26 seconds. But the clock is ticking.
Yeah, you're gonna need a miracle for Tabby to win at this rate.
Yeah, it's not impossible. Level 9 would have to do level 9 things. But at this point, it's Opno's race to lose for all intents and purposes.
Oh wow, does the same 10 count bomb for that last segment of... I believe that was a Moldorm there.
That it is, and that is also a very consistent way to get a forced bomb drop.
Yeah, 9 is crawling with Moldorm's delight tonight.
Yeah, with all these Moldorm, you'd think we'd be playing a game later on in the series, say, A Link to the Past, like Between Worlds.
This
Just
is the
saying.
Tower of Terra.
Oh, I know, but anything's possible.
Cue timeline debates here.
Meanwhile, we get a hint on the compass enemy, and that is ropes guarding the compass. And it looks like that is going to require a staircase to get to, so magical staircase to Zelda definitely in play here, I would say.
Yes, indeed, but we do not know. Yet. But Opno is now down to 2 bombs. Oh, and Tabby's on 1 heart here.
Make that 2.
Yeah, the game likes to correct me quite a bit. Let's see if this staircase holds the answer, or there's room here. Am I seeing pause strats on Opno's side, or was the screen just glitching for a sec?
Hard to say, that could have been it, but it wasn't. Opno did force a bomb drop off the Lionel. Red Lionels don't drop bombs unless it's a 10 Force. But meanwhile, more importantly, get your GGs in chat for OpnoPoint, who takes home first place in this race with an official race time of 1 hour, 1 minute, 55 seconds.
Yep, Opno is going to be moving on to our round of 8, or our quarterfinals. And with that, we just got the forfeit from Tabby Orange, so hopefully we'll be having both runners join us momentarily, and I believe someone has joined us right now.
And we are indeed now joined by OpnoPoint in the booth. GG, congratulations on the win. You're into the quarterfinals.
Alright, thanks. Once again in the quarterfinals.
Now, the way you routed that seed is like everything fell in your lap. The any key fell in your lap, and from there it just snowballed into success for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, basically we found everything I needed except the bow on the way, and then once I've cleared full turn 6 and 5, I had both items in 7, the one item in 8, which I presume was Goma Block, probably. And 2 items in 9. But yeah, I had a hint shop that I found super early on, and decided I'm gonna go buy the hints. They seem to be useful. So. Turns out it was a bow hint.
The hints, we are under the assumption that they were truthful hints, unless there was something we missed, naturally, which could have been the case. But that hint for the bow in 7, Tabby Orange got that hint first, and then once you got it, you just beelined it right to 7.
Yeah, I had all Triforces, and I was only missing the bow, so might as well go grab the bow before finding 9, so I can just walk in when I find it.
We are also joined now by Tabby Orange. GG.
Thank you.
GG.
GG, Opno.
GG's Tabby.
So
This
now
was a good... Go ahead.
No, your routing was pretty good. This was practically a jet seed from you tonight. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. Most of the practice suite I've been doing have been full clears after full clears. For like an hour and 20 plus. Most of them.
That certainly sounds like most of my practice seeds. I mean, wait, what? I digress anyway. Tabby, great start. The thing that really sprang OpnoPoint forward is he went into 4 and got the any key super early, and he was just able to kick down every single key door that he came across at will.
Yeah, and I died right in front of the wood sword, and then I ended up circling all around the world. And by the time I came back to it, and then I saw all that stuff was pretty easy to get, I'm like, oh boy, that's gonna, unless something holds him up, that's gonna put me behind. So I thought I was in trouble unless, Opno didn't find that bow hint or didn't find bow, and I got the bow hint. I was like, that's my only chance, is if bow's hidden and he doesn't find this hint. But the hint was pretty easy to find, so.
That was a very unfortunate death, then resulting in a last location wooden sword right there.
Yeah, it was pretty, not quite like last location, but there was not much left before I got to that.
So Opno, how do you feel about moving on to the top 8?
Feels pretty good, although I know who I'm facing in the next round. It's not gonna be easy.
Well, you are slated to play Chestrick after all.
Yeah, it's gonna be the first time I face Chester head to head.
That's gonna be a very good matchup. Don't sell yourself short at all, because the way you played tonight, anything is possible. Because you never know with Zelda 1 Randomizer, anybody can win on any given seed.
Yeah, it's Randomizer does randomizer things.
And with that, Tabby, you played great throughout the whole tournament. What are your thoughts on this flag set, as well as things going forward on your end?
No, the flag set was, it was fun. The ones I played were, as Opno pointed out, a lot of them could get a little bit sloggy, so this one was definitely kind of faster than the ones I had played before. It was good. It was a fun flag set though.
Indeed, tonight, this definitely looked like a heck of a lot of fun.
Indeed. So, Leslie, you want to start with the housekeeping?
Well, first, let me pull the schedule up, because that would help.
Indeed, I believe we have a match tomorrow. We have a Halloween matchup.
That we do 9 p.m. It would be Sidetown versus DK9146. The latter of that pair was calling a race earlier this evening, and let me tell you something. I've heard some of DK's commentary. He's really good.
Indeed.
As are all the commentators in this community, by the way.
Well, what I was going to say was that we're having our spooky match tomorrow, so we're going to have two veterans of the community face off, and hopefully we'll have a even better outcome. So let's see if we'll have time for it, because I know a lot of people have kids, and there's going to be quite a bit of trick-or-treating tomorrow.
Indeed, although in my case it's going to be more like working, but adulting. It is what it is.
Alright, so now that the housekeeping is somewhat done, first, thank you runners for putting on a great show for us to watch and talk at and stuff, because we wouldn't be here without you guys. Alright, next, we have our lovely tracker tonight. Thank you so much, Magpie Maiden. You were great. Thank you for pressing buttons for us and keeping track of things, because I know both of us, between Leslie and I, would both be lost without you, or just trackers in general. They are the unsung heroes of our community, so make sure you give her a follow. And finally, comms, thank you, Leslie, for joining me tonight.
Absolutely, K-Tap. This was a heck of a lot of fun, as it always is. And I'm looking forward to doing this again real soon.
Of course. And with that, with another race in the books and the second round finally concluded, come back and tune in tomorrow for the first quarterfinal match for the Triforce Triple Play Tournament tomorrow. See you then.
Stay kind, stay safe, everybody. Happy Halloween for those who celebrate, and we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.